Hi, I just wanted to share a little recipe I had with you today. I've been talking to a few of you, and I know you wanted to know how to do this, so we're going to make, I call it a frittata. It's not technically a frittata, I don't think, but it's basically like scrambled eggs, but you bake them all in a cupcake tin, so they come out in a really nice little shape. The idea here is to put them on something like an English muffin, and you can put cheese in it, and that way you've kind of got a little on the go meal. So today, that's what we're doing here. We're going to learn how to make those egg muffin sandwiches. So lots of variation here. You can cook ground turkey, ground beef. You can do turkey bacon, regular bacon. It kind of depends on your goals if you're trying to watch fats and meats and proteins and all that jazz. But today I'm kind of just going to do a basic recipe and you can play around with it. You can post questions if you want to see different variations in a video or just kind of be creative on your own. So today I'm just going to do very, very basic. I've got some liquid egg whites in here. I really like to do that because it thins out how much egg I need. It also reduces the cholesterol. It keeps the protein, keeps a lot of nutrients. Again, like you don't have to use as many eggs. The closer you can get with your ingredients to the farm, the better it is for you. It's going to have less pesticides, less additives, things like that. So the closer to farm you can get, the better. I just happen to have a mother who has a chicken coop and has tons of eggs all the time, so I can have fresh eggs. If you can't, the store is just fine. Don't worry about it. So what I did is I have about half a cup of the egg whites, and I'm just going to put them all in there. And I like to add veggies into it because it's kind of like the easiest way to get a serving of vegetables in your day without having to actually, oh, let me steam a cup of broccoli or whatnot. So that's what I did today is I just got a cup of broccoli. I cooked it. I did frozen because that's what I had on hand. And so, again, the closer you can get to the farm, the better. But I didn't have fresh broccoli on hand, so I just did the frozen. But other things are really good. They have, you can do bell pepper, kind of saute them with onion and kind of make almost like a fajita type frittata going on. I also like to add green onions, so I chopped up a couple of those and put them in here. I try not to add salt to many things because I'm going to add cheese, so the cheese will give the flavor. Salt's not something in our diet that we usually need to worry about, so if you can cook without it, the better. Now, if you're going to go on like a whole food type diet or you're making everything from scratch yourself and you know what's going in it, then you'll want to add salt because human beings do need salt to survive, so don't try to go without salt completely. I'm just going to mix it all in. I really like prepared seasonings, salt-free, of course, because like I was saying, the less salt, the better for me and my recipes. This one's just like a garlic and herb. I don't like to measure a lot because I just don't, but if you need specifics, just do like 2 to 3 teaspoons of whatever spice you're going to use. It's herbs, so if you put a bunch in there, it's not going to kill it. I like to put it back in the spout. Makes it easier to pour. It's still going to be kind of a mess unless you're really, really good. You're going to want to get cooking oil and kind of just spray it all over the place. It's a mess, and you're going to have to clean up after it. I have not found a good way to make it really clean, so here we go. We're just going to pour everything in. That's it. If you had bacon or sausage or hamburger meat that you had prepared, then you can throw it in there at the same time and just kind of That way it's already in there. Or otherwise you can cook it separately and put like a sausage patty on there or a couple strips of bacon separately. Completely up to you. So again, the measuring thing is not great. This is like a little container I have if you've ever done the 21-day fix. Little orange container kind of to measure my, sorry, I put my container. I want the blue container for my cheese. So I just add 2 of those in there because it's going to be spread out so much that it's not going to be that much cheese in either one. Looks like nothing in there. Just going to finish it. Okay. So I hope this doesn't make a huge mess as I pour it in there. That little container that I was using, the orange one, the blue one, it's like 4 tablespoons. So you can just do 4 tablespoons of cheese. Okay. And then I'm just going to kind of push stuff in there. Give it a little room because it's going to bubble in the oven, which I set to 350. Not too hot, and then I'm just going to check it periodically to see how it's doing and wait for the egg to all cook. So I've got broccoli, onions, and cheese. With the egg whites, I added 6 eggs. I don't think I told you that before. 6 eggs, and then a cup and a half, it's 1/2 of a cup, half of a cup of egg whites. And then mix it all up, and then I did my garlic and herb spice, salt-free seasonings, and then that is it. I made a mess with the cooking spray, the nonstick spray, so I'm just going to kind of wipe it off. If you leave it on, that's fine. You'll just want to really wash the pan right away so that the oil doesn't bake on there and keep it all nasty. Okay. So this one only made 8 frittatas, we'll call them. So that for me would be 8 meals essentially, or 8 snacks. If you're trying to bulk, then you might do something a little bit different. But keep in mind I only used 6 eggs and then some more egg whites. So if you are accustomed to eating 6 eggs in one meal, then this might be a little bit more for you. But for me, it's more than enough for a breakfast on the go. I'm just going to set it in there for about 10 minutes, and I'm going to check it after 10 minutes, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, the time is up. They are cooked, and I just wanted to show you what they looked like. So they smell pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. And if you can see, they kind of lift right out of the pan. So I'm just going to plop a couple down right there. Now, the whole idea with the frittatas is that there's like air inside a little bit because of the way it bakes, so they're really fluffy. When you go to put this in your egg muffin, it looks big here, but it's going to squish down a lot because there's all that space in there because the egg is risen a bit while it was cooking. So you can kind of see here, some of them I didn't put as much in the pan, but then some of them kind of fluffed up above the pan itself. So it'll be good. It might settle a little bit between the time it cools down and you eat it. So have fun with it. That is what they should kind of look like depending on your veggie choices. But I don't personally put any more cheese on it, but welcome to. You're also welcome to, since you didn't add meat in this one, to get like some bacon or some sausage patties, that kind of thing, or go meatless, whatever your choice is. This does have about an egg and a half worth of protein in it and calories, so keep that in mind if you're counting calories. But that is the egg frittata that I was going to show you. All right.